On the 23rd of June 2016, the UK voted to leave the European Union in a referendum. The following day, the Prime Minister David Cameron resigned. He had campaigned to stay within the EU and his position had become untenable. On the 17th of July, a new Prime Minister was appointed, Theresa May. She has been clear in her mantra that Brexit means Brexit and that the UK must leave the EU. On the 2nd of October 2016, she announced that formal notice of the UK's intention to leave the EU would be given before March 2017. The UK does not have a written constitution. Article 50 provides that notice to leave the EU must be given in accordance with that state's constitutional requirements. Accordingly, there is a case on foot before the English courts at the moment to determine whether or not triggering Article 50 is within the executive's sole power or whether parliamentary approval is required before such notice can be given. The UK, after triggering Article 50, will have 2 years to negotiate the basis of its relationship on trade with the EU going forward. There is a tension between what is known as a soft Brexit, which would enable large degrees of access to the single market, and a hard Brexit with more limited access to the single market. The trade-off is that wide access to the single market is likely to involve free movement of persons across borders between the UK and the EU. That was something which many people on the Brexit side rejected in the referendum. The majority of people in Scotland voted to remain within the European Union. Accordingly, if Brexit is action, that will involve the Scottish nation being taken out of the EU against the popular vote in favour of remaining. There may therefore be a second referendum in Scotland as to whether or not Scotland wants to remain as part of the UK, with a view potentially to Scotland attempting to join the European Union in its own right.